So PJ Fleck is extended. PJ Fleck, Minnesota. The marriage continues between the Gophers and PJ Fleck. Now, Minnesota has been committed to what PJ Fleck is trying to build. They're committed to sticking with the row the boat culture. They're committed to everything that's going on and what PJ Fleck is building at the University of Minnesota. They show that by continuing to put more money into the program. And this is a guy in PJ Fleck that has changed the way people think of Minnesota football. Okay, a couple of years back, pre-PJ, you might have thought, yeah, you get into a bowl game, you get 6 wins, you get 7 wins, thumbs up on that type of season. Now PJ Fleck's 6 wins is a disappointment. Maybe 7 wins is a disappointment. Right now, that bar, that expectations is at 8 wins. 8 wins the last couple of years. You look back last year in 2021, you look back at that Bowling Green game where they should have won. There's a lot of different things that you can talk about with PJ Fleck and what he's done for this program, right? He's the row the boat guy. You look at recruits all across the country now can identify Minnesota, whereas before they might have been a flyover program. You can identify the Gophers with the row the boat signature. And you can say Fleck is all about himself, running out before the team. You can say whatever you want. The results speak for themselves, and how he's raised the elevation and how he's raised the expectations at Minnesota has been nothing short of, at the very least, really, really good for everybody here in the Twin Cities. Now, 2023 is going to be an extremely pivotal year for PJ Fleck. Okay? Because when you look at Fleck, you're not going to have Muhammad Ibrahim. You're going to see, right, is your guy Ethan Kaliakmanis, is he going to be the future of the program? Right now, they're losing some transfers on defense. You look at Braylon Oliver, you look at Flip Dixon. They're going to have to do some things in terms of turnover to try to keep up that good Minnesota defense, offensive line. Like, there's going to be some turnover for Minnesota in 2023. Can they continue to meet the bar and raise the bar, I think is going to be a question, because they've leaned so heavily in Muhammad Ibrahim the last couple of years. 2023 is going to be very telling to see what happens with the future of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. I think another thing we got to look at, did they peak in 2019? Did they peak too soon? Did they just have, was it a fluke? Was it a one-year wonder? What was it? For PJ Fleck and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. I think we need to talk about that. Did they peak too soon where now Gopher fans' expectations? Well, you got 11. Where's my 10-win season? Where's my 9-win season? That's the big question. Look, that was a pre-transfer portal year, and I think that's changed a lot because a lot of times now with the transfer portal is people are upgrading programs. They're going from Minnesota to a Michigan. They're going from a Minnesota to a Penn State. Things like that. They're looking for greater opportunities. Maybe NIL money, of course, now is a very important part to college athletics as well. So I think that's a big part of this, and I think that's going to be a big part kind of going down here in the future. Was it a peak year? That remains to be seen. But right now, that looks to be kind of the case. Look, they had really good talent on that year. I don't think they've been, Muhammad Ibrahim, of course, is great talent. But can they equal the talent of having 2 NFL receivers? Can they equal the talent of having an NFL type of defensive back that was Antoine Winfield Jr.? I think that remains to be seen. Where PJ Fleck is going to have to do, this is a developmental program. He's going to have to bring kids in, and he's going to have some of the best developmental coaches and developmental coaching staff in the Big Ten in the entire country in order to get back to the 10-win level, 11-win level. It's going to be really tough with USC and UCLA coming back into the conference, but we'll see if Minnesota can do it. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Did he peak in 2019? Do you think PJ Fleck has deserved and earned this contract extension and additional money? I think he has, because he's taken Minnesota to a new level and set a new bar.